Hey guys, Damian Lewis with Prep Sports Nation here with the PSN Spotlight on the Heritage Patriots football team as summer workouts are now underway here in Georgia. Got a chance to catch up with head coach Ryan Andrews heading into year 2 as the head man at Heritage, and he says year 1 provided a lot of positives to build off of heading into year 2.
Really just no fight. You know, I know people look at the scores and it's they got out of hand. They got out of hand, but me understanding what the public don't know and the fight that was in these kids and not quitting and regardless of what that scoreboard said, that was something that I can take out of, take something positive from, and even the off the field things that people don't understand of taking the booster club from where it was to where we got it now is night and day. We literally in year 1 quadrupled in year 1 what we brought in the year before. So those type of things, those battles, and continue to lay in that foundation to be a big time program is things I can take promise for and continue to build off of.
And while Andrews is no stranger to helping turning programs around, he still has high expectations for himself regardless of what he's done in the past.
Expectations for myself is always high because the programs I've taken over and have to kind of rebuild. You know, I get a little chip on my shoulder because it's, you know, you look at the record and it's, oh, maybe he can't. And so I have a high expectation of, nah, I got to show y'all I really can coach football. For the program, it's simple, man. Not even trying to be coach speak. I just want to put a product out that is, you can see the growth. And year 2 is normally when you make that biggest jump. So if we can do that, you know, I call it success.
And with week 1 of summer workouts just about wrapped up, Andrews and the Patriots are looking forward to the next couple of months to focus on things they've learned about themselves from the spring game.
It's a lot of, like, when I look back at the spring game, busted coverages from the secondary, and not really busted, but just not understanding the little details. You know, cover 3, corner squeeze the post if you ain't got nothing threatening you. You know, offensive linemen taking proper steps. Linebackers quicker on their reads, reading their guards and things of that nature. And just continuing, a quarterback just continue to take the cash. You know, I learned from one of my good buddies. He's actually the head coach at Burkmart now, but he was the OC at Langston Hughes last year. Andrico Hines, one of the most brilliant offensive minds in this state, and you know, just talking to him and just putting this in my quarterback's head, you never can go broke taking a profit. You know, so get the ball out your hands, let your receivers do the rest of the work. So those little intricate details that lead to success is what we really want to polish this summer.
And while this Patriots team is relatively young, having lost several key experienced players from the class of 2023, Andrews says leadership from players like quarterback Tony Simmons and linebacker Brandon Pruitt will be significantly helpful as this Heritage team continues to grow.
We lost a lot as far as experience on defense. I looked in the spring game and legitimately only 2 of the starters played significant minutes last year on defense. Now, we was missing 2 other starters, but still, you only bringing back 4 guys that had significant minutes, you know, snaps rather, on varsity defensively. Offensively, with Tony and whoever's at quarterback, we got a young kid, rising 9th grader, Braden. It's more so about just that calm, steady leadership. You know, you're the quarterback. You got to stay even keeled the whole time, and just continue to steer the ship, because offensively we get 9 of our starters back from last year, and probably 12 to 15 guys that played a lot. So that, as crazy as it sounds, we're still young. Like, I look at our offensive line, I think I got 2 seniors on the offensive line. I look defensively. Nope, we got 1 senior in the box. So we're still incredibly young, even going into year 2. So those two will be a steady, calming voice, and I just look forward to it.
All right, thanks to Coach Andrews and the Heritage Patriots for allowing us to pull up on them for this PSN Spotlight, and looking forward to seeing them in action when the 2023-24 season kicks off. I'm Damian Lewis with Prep Sports Nation.